If you feel lost, unseen, unheard, not enough, or stuck, watch this. Although everything seems fine and merry on the outside, deep down, you know that you are not your authentic self and you are not connected with your own self. Here are some books that really helped me reconnect with myself in my darker times and even in the times that I didn't know that I needed to know these things. These books helped me glow up physically, emotionally, mentally, and even financially because that is also very, very important. We all deserve to glow up in every way and live our life to the fullest potential. Here we go. The first book that I have for you is The Courage to Be Disliked. This is based on Adlerian psychology, and the concept that stood out to me the most is that the author says that all problems are interpersonal relationship problems. Everything, every problem, like anything within your friendship, your family, your boss, a stranger, a random person that you meet, everything is interpersonal relationship problems. At the beginning, this is the kind of book that will make you feel very frustrated and you'd want to throw this book away, but you still want to keep reading it because you want to know the answer, and that's the whole point of the book. A major takeaway for me from this book is separation of tasks, which kind of helps you detach from the obsession of the outcome, and it also helps you kind of release expectations and do your thing and eventually just build the courage to be disliked. This is definitely my number one recommendation. If you're a people pleaser, most of us are, we just don't identify that and we just don't know it yet. So if you're a people pleaser, if you are someone who is very attached to the outcome and just get frustrated if things don't go your way, highly recommend. Speaking of reconnecting with yourself and speaking of inner work, my next book is my very favorite, Buy Yourself the Damn Flowers by none other than Tam Kaur. I love her. I love her videos. And when she dropped a book, I knew that I had to get my hands on it, and I love it. This is your self-love guide. If you are someone that finds hard to give yourself the love that you deserve, get this. This is literally a guide, self-love guide, a self-love workbook. It has practical yet meaningful chapters, and in the end of each chapter there is a homework chapter that will push you to do things out of your comfort zone and to give all the love that you deserve. So I'm going to just read out the I've literally underlined the entire book basically, but I'm going to read out something from the self compassion paragraph that I really want to put it across and that really stood out to me. People who are unhealed and insecure will be triggered by things around them, and so they use their anger and judgment as a way to feel some comfort and normalcy. Happy, secure, grateful people don't have the capacity to act hatefully because they are so focused on the abundance they have created in their own life. So go find your own abundance, find your own joy, and be the most self-loving person that you can be to yourself, because self-love is the greatest gift that you can give yourself, truly. Now let's talk about physically glowing up and implementing the right habits and the right environment for us to thrive. What can be better than Atomic Habits? It's one of the best sellers and one of the most recommended books in the self-help category for all the right reasons, and I have lost count of how many times I've read this book. This is again a guide, and it is a very practical book that helps you build habits and stay consistent with those habits. It's not overwhelming, it's very subtle, it is very practical, and it is like a step by step guide to just level up, and level up in a way that you don't just go on a downward spiral again or you don't lose those habits. One of my most concepts of this book is to get 1% better every day, not just shoot your resolutions on January and then drop it in February. It's not that. It's to put minimal, consistent efforts to build your desired outcome, to build your desired habit, and to implement those habits into your daily life and eventually your lifestyle. The structure in this book can be implemented to build any habits. It can be your personal habits, it can be your financial habits, it can be habits in your relationship that you want to build and continue or maintain. This is the book for you. So, if you want to get rid of your bad habits or you want to build your perfect morning or night routine that's designed basically only for you, this is the book to read. The next book along the lines of wellness and habits is Everyday Ayurveda. This is written by Dr. Bhaswati Bhattacharya. This is a book that will help you build a perfect day routine. It's a full day in the life of a person that follows Ayurveda or an Ayurveda practitioner. Now, this book helped me to get to know and understand Ayurvedic rituals in daily life, and it also helped me implement little bits and pieces of Ayurveda in my everyday life, which would be easy and practical again. This book has all the ancient Ayurvedic rituals, starting from waking up at the Brahma Muhurtam, which is about one and a half hour before the sunrise, and it explains the logic behind all of the practices and also helps you implement these seamlessly even in modern day life. One of my favorite topics of this book is about the food and even washing face. Like, there's literally a chapter that is dedicated to washing your face and how to do it rightly, and it also has a lot of skincare tips and ingredients that you can do for your skin based on the condition of your skin. So how cool is that? This has really helped me reconnect with Ayurveda and how I just see Ayurveda very differently now. It's like a everyday thing. It's not medicine, right? It's preventative, and that's what I've taken away from this book. It's just your daily life that matters, and the little things that you do every day is what matters. And everyday Ayurveda has really helped me understand that. Next up is my most favorite category, finance. I was not this enthusiastic about money ever, and I have recently changed. I would not even bother to look at my bank account. This shift in me has been bought by financial literacy podcasts and books that I'm going to recommend now. So I'm really grateful that I found these books, and I hope you learn something from these too. So the first in the category is The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. I know a lot of people, a lot of creators, finance creators as well, recommend this book, and for a good reason. This book does not talk about how to make money, how much you need, how to save, how to budget. This book is not about that. This book is about how you think about money. It will literally rewire your brain about how you perceive money. That's it. That is what this book is going to do, and that is what is going to bring a major shift in how you give and you receive money as well. My most favorite chapter in this book is chapter number 3, Never Enough, and I'm going to read something that really moved me from the inside. The hardest financial skill is getting the goalpost to stop moving, but it's one of the most important. If expectations rise with results, there is no logic in striving for more because you will feel the same after putting in extra effort. It gets dangerous when the taste of having more money, more power, more prestige, increases ambition faster than satisfaction. In that case, one step forward pushes the goalpost 2 steps ahead. You feel as if you're falling behind, and the only way to catch up is to take greater and greater amounts of risk. Modern capitalism is a pro at two things: generating wealth and generating envy. Happiness, as it's said, is just results minus expectations. This book will really teach you that doing well with money is not about what you know, it's about how you think and your perception about money. This is really my number one finance book. The next recommendation is the sequel of the same book. This is The Art of Spending Money. I recently finished reading it. The first book teaches you how to think about money and your psychology about money. The second book will teach you how to spend your money and how to spend your money not in terms of numbers, not in terms of budgeting. This book will teach you how to spend your money that adds value to your own life and that brings you joy and also builds wealth long term. So this book helps you think in a long term way, like how to build wealth and how to stop comparing yourself with others, how to not spend your money also. My most favorite chapter is chapter number 5. The most valuable financial asset is not needing to impress anyone. The ability to not need to prove yourself to strangers is priceless. And I have underlined something that I really want to read out to you. Not needing to impress other people, especially strangers, is an asset on your personal balance sheet that can be more valuable than anything else. When you don't feel the need to impress other people, your desires fall. When your desires fall, your satisfaction with what you already have grows. It's really that simple. If you're someone that finds yourself in the comparison loop, if you are someone that overspends, if you're someone that thinks that you need to have that next trending thing or that designer item to be respected, valued, or seen by others, this is the book for you. Highly recommend. The next and the last book that I'd like to recommend is this. This is called Make Epic Money by Ankur Warikoo. Again, he has a YouTube channel and he's helping so many people with their money game. I really respect what he does. This book is a very simple read. It's straight, it's on point, it's simple, it is practical. This has a step-by-step guide on how to budget, how to save, how to invest for every income category. This is written by an Indian author, so it's relatable and applicable as well. And the numbers also, just add up. And yeah, those were all my book recommendations, my favorite books that really helped me glow up physically, emotionally, financially, and in all aspects that I could think of that could bring and add value to your life as well. So let me know if you have any recommendations of books that I should read next. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!